Hello, Derek here, CEO and founder of Climate Experts. And I wanted to go over the origin story of how this all started. Why did I decide to start a heating and air conditioning company, which has now grown into a plumbing company as well as an electric company? So I started this business back in 2016, but even if you go way before that, my dad was a general contractor growing up. So he remodeled, built homes, and from the age of 10 years old, I would be working with him every summer with my hands, doing roofing, framing, pretty much whatever he needed me to do. While kids were at summer camp, I was on construction sites, which at the time was not what I wanted to do. But as far as it goes today, now I have all these skills that now I can utilize. So after I graduated high school, I became a foreman on projects where I would run construction crews at the age of 19, pretty early on. And at the age of 21, I actually wanted to help serve our community. So I became a police officer in the city of Hollywood, Florida, in South Florida. And I served as a police officer for 5 years. And during that time, I did enjoy being a police officer, but I missed the trades. I missed working with my hands. I really missed the craftsmanship and innovation that, came with working in the construction industry. So I moved back up to Melbourne, finished my associate's degree, went to the University of Central Florida to become an engineer, actually. So ended up going to school for engineering. And while I was in school for engineering, I worked for an air conditioning company. And I was a technician, I was an installer, I was a sales rep, I worked at a solar company, I worked at several home service businesses in our area in Brevard County. And I just kept finding that each company kind of had some pretty poor reputation for customer service, for culture. They would scream at employees. It wasn't easy to talk to management. There wasn't a lot of structure in place. Customer service was kind of lacking because there wasn't any processes. It was difficult to make a lot of money. The schedules were really hard. They had on call. They had things that made the industry even more rough as it is going up into a 150-degree attic. So one day I decided, you know what, I think I can do better. And I started my own air conditioning business. It started out as Climate Experts Air and Heat in 2016. It was just me, a truck I bought off of Craigslist full of tools, and I was running service calls on Craigslist for $29. And we grew it every year from 2016. Every year we doubled our revenue in business. And I just did that with referrals and giving customers five-star service and doing things differently than what everyone else did. So as we doubled every year, we decided that we wanted to add on another trade because we wanted to help our clients with plumbing. They said, hey, we need help with plumbing. And we just didn't have any good companies that we felt ethically that we could recommend. So I, with all my construction experience, went and got my plumbing contractor's license in 2023. So December 2023 is when we launched plumbing, which that has also skyrocketed. And then in 2024, we also needed electrical service recommendations to our customers, and we didn't have a company that was reliable with electrical. So we went and got our electrical contractor's license in 2025. So now we do all three trades. So what was once Climate Experts Air and Heat is now Climate Experts Air, Plumbing, and Electric. So now we can service so many more customers. And through our journey of doubling every single year our growth, again, we started with one employee, and at this time we're at about 50 employees. And during that time, really, we made sure that we had a mission statement, core values, that we really took good care of our people and had an amazing culture. We train more than any company in our area. We actually even have our own in-house boot camp where we can get you certified from the ground up, which isn't really known for in our area. There's not a lot of great apprenticeship programs in our area. And we even partnered with Home Depot. So we are actually in 2 Melbourne Home Depots and 1 Palm Bay Home Depot. So through this journey, we continue to grow. We continue to give our customers five-star service. And in the future, we look to open multiple locations, and these locations will be privately owned. We're not looking to go the same model as a lot of companies that we encounter, that is to just build this thing up and sell it to private equity. You're going to hear a lot of private equity out there in the trades businesses. That's not our goal. Our goal is to keep it privately owned so that we can make sure that this company stays at the same high value that it is for our employees' culture and for our customer service and for our area. Thank you.